Hi, so today what I want to talk about is how much money your business should hold in its bank accounts. I often see clients with lots of money in their bank accounts, and then I see clients with not enough money in their bank accounts. And what's clear is your average business in this country does not have any logical way of setting targets for how much cash they should hold. Today's video, I just want to go through a couple of things to really consider when you work out what you target. The reason this is important is obviously if you don't have enough money in your bank account, your business will become insolvent. You won't be able to pay people. You won't be able to deal with emergencies. And the flip side to that is if you end up with too much money in your bank account, it means you're not going to invest it or reinvest it, and you end up really inefficient as a business and also as an individual, because you could have taken that money out and used it for your own lifestyle or reinvested it personally. So getting this right is a really important thing. But there's really three things to factor in when you're trying to work out how much money to keep in your business bank account. So one of the main things is you need enough money to cover your medium to short-term liabilities. What am I talking about there? The chances are you'll have tax bills coming up. You might be paying your tax in arrears, like VAT. You pay it about 6 weeks after the end of that quarter. Things like corporation tax, you pay it 9 months after that year end. So the reality is you'll have earned profit and there'll be tax due on that profit, but it's just not due yet. But there might be suppliers that you owe money to. There may be other things that you need to set money aside to cover that you know are coming up. So having money set aside to cover your medium to short-term liabilities is very important, because it means that you haven't taken too much money out of your business and you're not overdrawn on things like your director's loan account, and you have a healthy balance sheet. The second one is essentially you need working capital. Like every month when you look at your bank balance, you will see that you had a certain amount of money in there at the end of the month, and you could probably see what you had at the beginning of the month. Well, one thing you've got to factor in is that fluctuation between the high point in the month where you have the most cash and then the low point in the month where you have the least cash. And what we've definitely got to do is just have enough money set aside to cover that low point in the month. And that should be on top of what you owe in terms of liabilities to other people. And then the third thing that you should really be looking to build up, if you can, is an emergency fund. Some people try and do 3 months worth of running expenses for the business. For certain businesses, that is quite a stretch. But it can be, at the very least, aim for 3 months worth of salaries. And then if something does happen, like another COVID, at least you've got some thinking time to be able to pivot and restructure your business so it can actually survive. So those are three main things. And when you add all those together, that will give you a target bank balance to really aim for in your business. You might be thinking it's not efficient or safe to have that much money in a bank account. Yes, you've got things like the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, which only covers you for a certain amount, but then split it up into multiple accounts. And it is possible to invest through your business as well. You can buy index funds, you can buy other assets, although you're better off talking to a financial advisor about those via your business. So you don't actually have to take the money out and you don't have to leave it in a bank account where you don't earn much interest. So there's lots of options there anyway, but you should definitely have a target for how much money you're going to have in your company bank account.